Alright, what's going on, guys? So, as you know, I'm a bit of a Eugene identification expert. I'd like to consider myself a Eugene connoisseur, the Eugene whisperer, if you will, but I have never seen a story like this before. There are two very unique aspects to this story that made me want to talk about it. It's not your typical situation because there's actually quite a lot of shootings nowadays, as unfortunate as that is to say, but it seems like this sort of thing just keeps happening more and more as we progress through society. I don't really talk about them much in videos because I don't really feel like it's necessary. Not really too much to say. They're all kind of the same thing. One day, Eugene was tired of the bullshit, so he woke up, drank 2 mini shields, took the bus to class, jumped out of it, pulled out the gold scar, let it go in the classroom. Simple as that. Thankfully, in this situation, nobody was killed. There were some people injured. Eugene downed them, he just didn't get a chance to finish them off, you know what I'm saying? So they're currently being revived as we speak. But let me just explain to you why this situation is like none other that we have ever seen before. There's 2 reasons. So number 1, the Eugene in question is actually a Eugenia. That is the term for a female Eugene. And to make it even more insane, as if that wasn't already a big enough step, the girl was only 12 years old. A 12-year-old girl, man, that is crazy. Like, what can I even say? Imagine getting your classroom shot up by a 12-year-old girl, bro. Like, what? That is the definition of unexpected. I already know the feminists out there about to be mad. What the hell, Birdman? You cisgender male scum? You don't think a girl is capable of shooting up the school? Like, come on, man. Girls are... Relax, alright? Let's sit this one out, alright? This ain't a discussion about equality, alright? Let's go ahead and leave that in 2017. But let's be honest here, right? Anytime there is a shooting on the news, regardless of whether it's in a school or whatever public place, anything, it's always a male, right? Even before they release a picture of the guy, everyone is picturing a male in their heads, right? Like, let's be honest, right? That's just how it is. So the fact that for once it was actually a female was very surprising to me, and the fact that it was a 12-year-old girl was just even more so insane to me. I will say, even if it was a 12-year-old boy, I would also be pretty surprised because I just think 12 years old is so young, man. That is such a young age for something like this. Usually, this is like 16, 17, high school age, where at least it's a little bit more believable, but a 12-year-old is just so goddamn young for something like this. Like, when I was 12, bro, I was just putting away the Pokemon cards. This was about the time when I had figured out, like, they got free naked females on the internet. I was like, shit, bro, they got free ass on the internet? Like, I'm about to check this shit out. I was on that shit 24/7. Life was good. I was exploring. I was seeing what's up, alright? Nowadays, 12-year-olds are thinking about bringing the fucking extended clip to class, man. What happened to the good old days of, like, 12-year-olds calling you the N-word on Xbox Live? Like, can we go back to that, bro? Shit. So that's reason number 1, but I'd say reason number 2 is even more crazy than reason number 1. So let me just read you guys this headline. School shooting that injured 4 students now believed unintentional, police say. 12-year-old girl is booked. Okay, so I just want to make sure everyone caught that very key detail in the title. They are claiming that this shooting was unintentional, aka it was an accident. So this 12-year-old girl just accidentally brought a gun to school and shot up her classroom. Now, I don't think I need to explain to anyone how fucking ridiculous that claim is. Like, I'm a little stunned right now, alright? They caught me without the tack mask. Actually, this 12-year-old girl just, tossed a stun grenade at me and shot me just now. That's what just happened to me. Because I'm really having a very difficult time understanding how something like this could be an accident. Like, listen, man, I've been to school, alright? I finished all the way through high school and college. That's almost 20 years of school right there. And not once, okay, not one time did I ever accidentally hip fire my teacher. Never happened. Not even close, really. Never did I even come close to accidentally hip firing my teacher. Like, how about you guys? Are all of you watching this video right now, have you ever accidentally pulled out your akimbo pistols in class and just let them go with the steady aim? Like, has that ever happened to you? Oh, it hasn't? Yeah, me neither. I've never done that. You know why? Because that doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, let's just think about the steps that have to be involved here, right? She would have to accidentally place a loaded gun inside her backpack. She may or may not have loaded the gun herself accidentally. And then after that, she had to accidentally bring it to school, and then she had to accidentally whip it out in first period, and then accidentally shoot people with it. Guess what, man? I'm no FBI detective or anything. You know, we might have to get crime scene investigation out here on the case to figure out what happened, but from what I'm seeing right now, something ain't adding up here. Like, don't you think? Like, it just doesn't seem like this was much of an accident. But anyways, you know, let's be fair. Let's see what they have to say about this, because I'm pretty sure I know why they're saying this. It's because it's a 12-year-old girl. Had this happened with a 17-year-old boy, I don't think they would be calling it an accident, but that's just my thoughts on it. So let's go ahead and see what they have to say. A 12-year-old girl was booked on suspicion of negligent discharge of a firearm Thursday after a shooting at Sal Castro Middle School left 4 students injured, authorities said. Los Angeles police do not believe that the shooting was intentional, spokesman Josh Rubenstein said Thursday evening. The gunfire erupted in a classroom at the school in the Westlake neighborhood shortly after the opening bell and caused numerous students to run from the area, according to Los Angeles police officer Drake Madison. A semi-automatic handgun was recovered from the scene. At least one student who was in the classroom told a reporter he thought the gunfire was unintentional. Someone decided to bring a gun. I guess someone was accidentally playing around with it, said Benjamin, a 12-year-old 7th grader whose guardian asked that his last name not be used. They thought it was a fake gun. When authorities responded around 8:55 a.m., they found a 15-year-old boy with a gunshot wound to the head, a 15-year-old girl shot in the wrist, and 3 others with minor injuries. Oh, okay, I get it now. She thought it was a fake gun, not a real gun. We've all been there. I mean, we always bring our fake guns to school. That happens all the time. No big deal. I mean, she only shot a kid in the head with this fake gun and then saw him on the ground bleeding out of his fucking skull and then continued to shoot people with this fake gun. I mean, easy mistake, right? We could all make that mistake. Of course she thought it was a fake gun. Do you think I'm fucking stupid? Seriously, is anyone buying this story right here? Because I'm not. It's not adding up to me. I think it comes down to exactly what I said before. Because this is a 12-year-old girl, they are treating this situation differently. And if it was like a 16 or 17-year-old boy, I promise you, it would not be going down like this. They would not be saying it was an accident with a fake gun. I think it's just another classic example of these females living on recruit difficulty, man. That's all it is. It's rough out here for the male species, bro. They probably gonna find a way to somehow blame this on the fucking kid that got shot in the head. Imagine getting shot in the head and then they blame it on you, bro. Come on, man. I've had enough of this. This shit is getting ridiculous. Anyways, that's it, man. That's my theory on the situation. You guys can comment down below. Let me know what you think, but this whole situation ain't adding up. That's all I gotta say. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day and peace out.